Good night.
It's your boy Stat Rich.
Shit, and we back on the tech, man. Like to say Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and all those things, because we ain't seen y'all in a while.
Shit. Coming in for good 2025, you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all drinking y'all water and hitting the gym, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, the people gonna be falling off out the gym by next. Probably already falling off this
Hey,
week.
man, I went to the gym the other day. I went up there in the morning, man. It was like 4 people in there. I think a lot of people just said, "Fuck it, I ain't even gonna start."
They ain't gonna start. Cause I went there. I think Saturday morning, man. It was empty. I was like, cool.
Shit, that's the sanctuary.
Hey, let me get at it. Let me get active. Hey, we started off, man, with a hip hop legend. It's her birthday.
Yeah.
Angie Martinez.
Shout out Angie Martinez. You know what I'm saying? OG hip hop DJ, as he was saying. That contributed a lot to the game. I was pretty much raised in hip hop on her. She was always at Hot 97.5 out there in New York.
Yeah.
And then moved over to Power 105, the competitors. You know what I'm saying? But that's how hot she was out there and hot in the game. So.
Oh yeah, she's been a part of a lot of beefs. A lot of beefs didn't happen on her show. Like people. She in there with artists, and the artist is calling in. So
she got a son, I think. I know she got a kid by I think one of the members of what's the group? Your boy the Dragon.
Wow. You ain't
No,
talking
with
about
the hair. Drew Hill, yeah. Drew Hill.
Oh.
Yeah, she got a kid by one of the members of Drew Hill.
Speaking of Drew Hill, like, do you remember the dude that used to walk around here in Denver that used to be dressed like the Drew Hill guy? I mean, not dressed. He had the blonde hair. He looked just like Cisco.
Damn. I'm drawing blanks.
Tucks, I know you remember the guy. But anyways, man, it's big news going on. Big news going on. Let's talk about, man, the biggest thing going on in sports right now, other than the playoffs and things, is Joy Taylor.
So, the Joy Taylor thing is wild, because, you know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, Joy Taylor hot to the motherfucker, but...
She bad.
And she seems to have strategically climbed the ladder and got in a nice little position of power on the network.
Yeah.
But now all this shit is coming out and the story's starting to gain legs. So, and I think don't quote me on it, family, but I think she admitted to some kind of relationship with Acho, which is just going to open up Pandora's box because there's so many rumors coming out now that it's a lot of smoke.
Man, they said she went from bartender to hosting the biggest show on Fox Sports.
And it was the main dude, I think his name was Davis.
Yeah, Davis.
Dixon Davis or something like that.
Yeah.
But I think maybe he might have knocked it down, and you know what I'm saying, because he was adamant on having her as the co-host, and Skip didn't want to. I guess Skip didn't want to do it. But Skip was like, nah.
But it even came to the fact that, like, you know, they say Skip even tried to offer $1.5 million.
But no, Skip offered $1.5 million to the other chick that started
the one that has the class action
whole
lawsuit.
Case.
Okay.
And she's brought Joy name up saying Joy ain't support her.
I just don't understand why.
She obviously don't like Joy. She threw Joy all this shit coming out. Joy got all these problems because of her.
Man, she threw her under the bus.
I'll catch that bitch in the parking lot before the shit even hit the courts.
Backed over, and ran over again. Like you ain't have to expose
Nah, we ain't gonna run
over
over nobody. We throwing hands. Like why you speaking up? Why you bringing my name up and shit?
Man,
Skip offers you 1.5, not me. You know what I'm saying? She like, no, you supposed to back me up.
Chris Abdul-Rauf Jackson. What's the story behind her? That's what they say. I mean,
the story just what we said, bro. The story is she hot. You know what I'm saying? She done rose up on the ladder. Got a main, like she's the main host on, which show is that with Acho?
She was on Speak.
Speak for Yourself. Yeah, she like the main host on there now.
First Take.
And yeah, she's doing some co-hosting on some of the other shows on the network. But this other chick that was a hairdresser, I think, for a lot of them on the network, she has filed a lawsuit against the network claiming like abuse,
harassment, sexual harassment,
hostile environment, work environment, and that there were sexual advances, that she was groped, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And then the one thing she said in there is that Joy seen this stuff too, but Joy ain't supporting her, ain't backing her up, and that's how shit done snowballed down on Joy.
And I mean,
to my knowledge,
shouts out to Joy Taylor, man.
Yeah.
Jason Taylor.
What Jason
Taylor.
Whitlock say? Cans and peanut butter skins.
Oh man,
Jason he's a hater.
Jason Whitlock needs to be persecuted for some of the stuff.
This motherfucker is a hater. He's like, oh, I guess I'll look at them big cans and peanut butter skin. We all will, Jason.
Man, hey, Jason Whitlock, you have no chance.
Nah, and that's why he mad.
He mad. He mad.
She probably told him first.
Chris Abdul-Rauf Jackson calls her a hooker for hire.
So, Chris, I'm gonna say this, bro. I don't know. I've been alive long enough to know that there's some women out here that's just as savvy as the dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I would hold back judgment and let the story unfold a little bit first, because the media's gonna torch Joy right now. You know what I'm saying? She the perfect little target or whatever, because everything was fine until this chick said something.
It was all good.
You know what I'm saying?
It was all good.
But I do agree with what Corey Holcomb said. If you drop a whore in the middle of a situation, it's like a virus. She will destroy that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Look.
A woman that will sleep with two guys that know each other and know they know each other.
Oh man, she was a cold piece. This guy right here, he was a cold piece also. Like they was supposedly date or messing around with each other, and then they both went to dinner with both of their significant others sitting right there. You know what I'm saying? Like they cold piece of work, man.
Listen,
but shouts out to Joy, man. Getting your money.
Said reserve judgment, bro.
Ricky Bobby says she does have peanut butter smooth skin though, and she really does. You know?
Super hot.
Shouts out to Joy, man. And I gotta say something to my people.
I'm rooting for Joy. I'm fuck it. I'm throw it out there. I'm riding for Joy because I think Joy done played all these motherfuckers.
Hey, she did what she did. She did what she was supposed to do.
I think Joy done worked everybody, got the position, and now she in the position and they can't just get rid of her.
Yeah, and then she just got a big old hater that was right next to her, man.
I mean, it might end up like a Shannon Sharp situation. They had to give her a little severance, and somebody else gonna pick her up on another network.
Move on and tell her to move on. We do got a little video of Joy saying, have you seen the video?
Where she talking about how she worked, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I done seen all kind of videos of Joy. Joy is with, like, Joy real. Like, I don't.
She about that life.
I know brides like that.
She
you know what I'm saying?
Life.
Like, Joy. Joy is about that. She about that work. She like, shit, funny, finance. Fuck it, you gonna throw your inhibitions to the wind.
You're fine, you're funny, and you got fucking money. She can make it happen. Shouts out to Joy.
So I give you experience.
Shouts out to Joy.
Then we must free ourselves. It's fun to argue about. It's fun to talk about what you would do in this scenario, or would you leave the game if the seats were high, or if a man took you this place on a first date, what you would do. And I'm telling you, like, every interaction that I have with people now, in some way or another, these things come up. Can we just keep it a buck? If they're fine enough, if they're funny enough, or if their financial status is what you want. Fine, funny, fucking money. You're throwing all boundaries, standards, all that shit you talked on Instagram about how you would never, and this woman ain't because women this and men this, and you're moving forward with this person. These hypotheticals.
Shoulder.
Hey man. Hey, shout out to Joy Taylor, man. Do your thing, man. NC, this is one of your specialties, so I gotta lean on you when we talking about NCAA women's basketball.
Okay, so women's college hoops. My girl Lauren Betts for UCLA. She putting it down. She
Hold on. Lauren Betts, right?
Warren Betts.
From Grandview High School?
Yeah.
Okay.
Colorado. Yeah.
Okay.
My bad. I meant to hometown native, you know what I'm saying?
I just left Grandview, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
You know what I'm saying? So Lauren Betts, UCLA is, I think they still undefeated.
Okay.
There was 3 college teams: UCLA, Maryland, and damn, there was another one. There was 3 teams that's undefeated, but Juju Watkins and USC just took Maryland down last night. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Juju
She's
Watkins.
Starting to hit that groove right now. She's starting to hit that groove.
Kiki Erafin, like they Batman and Robin for USC right now. Kiki came from Stanford. She was over there balling with Cameron Brink when Cameron Brink, before she went up in the draft last year. But Kiki wasn't she wasn't feeling the setup after Cam left. Yeah. So she jumped in the portal and came over there with Juju, and now they tearing shit up.
They out there getting busy. Because Juju had a slow start to me. Like, I really wasn't hearing about her, but now...
What, this year?
Yeah,
this year?
Yeah.
Because last year she was dropping 50 pieces
not
on
last year.
motherfuckers.
This year she had a slow start compared to what she did last year.
Well, she got Kiki over there now. So last year it was just her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they just giving the ball. Same thing. One of the, like a Caitlin Clark situation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Get a ball to me and shut up.
Yeah.
Now Kiki, like, girl, you got some help. You know what I'm saying? They both dropping 25 a game instead of Kiki dropping 50.
Yeah.
But what I was alluding to the fact that Lauren Betts, I think, will go maybe number 2 or number 3 in the draft. If she's going to go. Well, wait a minute. She's a junior this year, so she got one more year. Because I forgot. If y'all don't know, the women's college, they got to play all 4 years before they can.
Yeah, they got it.
Before they can be drafted. You know what I'm saying?
There.
So yeah, Lauren's got one more year.
And Lauren got a sister. I mean, Lauren was, I think, 1 or 2 time Gatorade Player of the Year out here in Colorado. She got a sister that I believe won it 2 times.
There was another girl from here, man, that had went to the WNBA.
Yeah, you got it. Her name is Michaela.
She went to East, didn't she?
I don't know. I know
East.
There's another girl from Grandview that's in the WNBA. Michaela Owen Wordway. I had to give him my man Tux to pronounce it. I can't really pronounce it.
Michaela Ayenwe.
Well, she's in the league and she's from Grandview.
Like
so it looks like Grandview is WNBA right here. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Grandview out there putting out them players.
We breeding them out here in the town. If y'all need a good WNBA player, college player, you know what I'm saying? Cause there's a chick out there at CU right now, man. Shit, hell of a center.
Out there getting to the business.
Actually, the redhead chick that played for I know who she is.
And what you know about the Unrivaled right now, the 3-on-3 tournament that's about to pop off for the young.
I haven't looked into it much, but I did hear about it. I want to see it.
I think it's gonna be interesting.
I want to see it.
I think it's gonna definitely be interesting and be a good thing. Anything to elevate these young ladies into more of the spotlight and just doing their things, getting more money. Shouts out to people supporting
definitely
basketball.
You know what I'm saying? I want to say shout outs to before we get off the women's college game. Shout outs to Cheyenne Sellers from Maryland. I watched this. She's got a unique look. She rocked the goggles, not really goggles, but like the glasses, the thick glasses, like goggles.
Okay.
So she looked like Bo Outlaw or one of them out there, but the girl can ball. She went heads up with Juju. She didn't show no fear.
She getting to it, huh?
They only won that game by like 2 or 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Like she came that close. She was torching their ass.
So who's your favorite right now? In
college, in women's college, there she go.
Y'all see her?
You know what I'm saying? My favorite right now, I mean, shit, Juju and Paige. You know what I'm saying? Still, but I got a couple new ones that's coming in. You know what I'm saying? That I'm looking at real tough.
Favorite team to win it all?
To win it all,
yeah.
I mean that's tough because fucking Hannah Hidalgo and Notre Dame, they on a tear. They chopping motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? South Carolina and Coach Staley, they you can't never count them out. They still over there beating up niggas. They throwing bitches on the fence. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, Staley, she keep a roster over there.
Right.
So.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard because you got, like I said, you had 3 teams that was undefeated. You know what I'm saying? And just one of them just lost their first game. They don't even have the best players on their team, but they play good as a whole unit. So
Are you gonna be more in tune to the women's basketball Final Four tournament or the men's basketball tournament?
probably the women's.
I
was last year, and I was trying to lock in with the straight up. I was trying to lock in with the dudes, but it was just the women's was more. It was more intense. It was just, I don't know, the energy. Like I'm feeling a shift when it comes to college basketball. To be honest with you, I'm watching the guys hoop right now, and and they balling. You know what I'm saying? They ain't. I'm not taking nothing away from them. They ain't no suckers on the floor, but it's something about watching the girls.
Pay these women, man, because I'm probably more into the women's hoop right now than the men's hoop. So get these women these bigger NIL deals.
Man, get them some more screen time, some more endorsements. Like, we need to see more of their brand of basketball. Like, I keep saying it because I'm a basketball lover. They bring back the essence of ball. Like, they each position is doing what they're supposed to do. In the NBA now, we have everybody's a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Everybody making $100 million. In the college, they got the NIL deals now. So you got a lot of guys that's just kind of like breaking the protocol or the play and doing what they do, and they very talented or skilled, and they might win the game. So there's not a lot that the coaches can tell players and stuff like that. But when you're watching the girls play, even in the WNBA to college, you know what I'm saying? They're very disciplined about that's your job, this is my job, this, you know what I'm saying? If I get 20 tonight, I get 20 tonight. If not, it's your 20 tonight. You know what I'm saying? They're running the actual motion offense. The big man is handling the paint and rebounding and blocking. Even though you see a lot of the big men pop out there and shoot threes. You know what I'm saying? But they run a traditional game of basketball.
Yeah, so we ain't gonna go to halftime. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the NBA because that's a good segue. What's going on in the NBA, man? It's starting to get prime time right now. Like, teams are starting to come together. There was the trading open, and now ain't no big trades went down yet.
So for me, this is usually about the slow time of the NBA season. Because this is about when guys kind of like be taking games off and loafing a little bit. Because they about, 20 games in?
I think shit closer to 30 right now.
Yeah, 30 games.
20-something.
You know what I'm saying? So I expect it to ramp up once they get about another 15, 20 games in.
I mean, usually about right after All-Star break, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But now you gotta...
Well, they're going to start playing for their playoff spots.
So you got OKC, who just lost last night.
Barely.
I think they won 15 in a row up to that point, 15 or 16 in a row.
OKC is fucking deadly.
They nice, but they lost to Cleveland.
Cleveland's deadly.
Cleveland is a young team
that's not a team that be sad that you lost to.
No, they got 2 big men. They got 2 guards.
They young.
And
Spider Mitchell is a superstar.
He is, but he's only averaging 22. Like, they got
moving the ball around.
They got 4 players, I believe, averaging 20 right
Garland
now.
has stepped it up. You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean...
Because I didn't believe in Garland, man. I watched him fold.
Do you think that was a finals preview?
With Eastern Conference?
Yeah.
Wait, were they Eastern?
No, that's one West, one East. You got OKC in the West. And you got.
It could be. It could be.
I mean, both of them are balling right now.
Because I'm just seeing if Porzingis is gonna hold up for Boston because he go down and Boston back way they was before.
Yeah, he's the key. He's the key. Ricky Bobby says, are the Cavs and Thunder real championship contenders? I believe so.
Yes.
I definitely believe that
Yes, Ricky.
OKC is a real contender because they were a team last year that went to the playoffs.
They young, they solid, they play defense, they run up and down the floor.
And Shay's that.
They hit shots.
Shay's that guy, man. He's that silent superstar.
They got a superstar.
31 points. We still ain't seen him with Chet, because Chet's been hurt. So,
but when Chet was balling, when he was on, he was on.
Definitely a real contender, I believe. Both of these teams. And we spoke on the Cavs, man. They got 4 guys, I believe, averaging 20. With a superstar there that can carry him in the playoffs. So both of them are true title contenders. The Cavs will have to get past Boston if Boston's healthy. And OKC, I believe right now, even though I'm a Nuggets fan, they're in the driver's seat in the West.
They are.
It's their.
Dallas is looking shaky with Luka hurt.
Luka and Kyrie hurt.
The Warriors done got old finally. The Nuggets is playing slow. Minnesota look like they done lost a toe. You know what I'm saying? So the West, for the first time in a long time, LA ain't shit. For the first time in a long time, the Western Conference looks soft.
It's down. Ricky Bobby says, who y'all picking if they meet up? If those two teams meet up,
OKC and
Cleveland
in a 7-game series.
Yeah.
I'm taking OKC. 7 games.
I'll probably take Cleveland, man. Them dudes, they're both young teams, so like it'll be an exciting series. So I would definitely love to. That'd be a good series for me to watch, even though it's not 2 big market teams. But me being a basketball fan, that would be something that I would like to see. Samantha H2O said they both just front runners.
Samantha H2O.
Samantha Water, huh? Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. OKC and Cat, she just joking. I'll just be joking. But because OKC and the Cavs, the Cavs is just they are literally walking down the street just fighting everybody.
We gonna
winning.
We gonna see. I don't believe they're front runners, but we gonna see once the playoffs hit.
I don't believe they front runners at all. They was in playoffs last year.
They were in the playoffs, but I don't think either one of them.
We already know enough. OKC ain't.
Samantha H2O says not enough postseason experience for these teams.
I mean, well, how you get the experience? They knew. You supposed to just come in with postseason experience? Hell no. Now, if he's referring to players on the team that have been in the postseason, I'll give you that a little bit.
I mean, I'm in agreement because the NBA is more of a game to where you got to elevate each year to get to that point. Like it's more of you get past the first round, then you might lose, then you get to the finals, the conference finals, then you might lose, and then next year you win the championship. That's not the
blueprint set in stone. There's some teams that then came and just ran through the shit.
Name one.
And then didn't do shit the next 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
But name one that didn't go through that path of getting through the playoffs a little bit more each year. Even the Warriors had to do that.
Does Miami count when LeBron came?
They lost.
That first season?
Yeah.
So it was one season. Then they got it the next one.
But you already had championship pedigree there.
Okay. I'll give you that. I mean, I hear you. But I'm like, it's a young team. You know what I'm saying? You got to give...
I mean... But what I will say is, in OKC's case, I don't see any team in the West that's equipped to beat them right now.
I don't either.
Cleveland, I can see Boston maybe pulling together and beating them, or I can see maybe even the Knicks getting it together and beating them. So, but I think OKC is definitely my favorite in the West right now, much as I don't want to say it.
Definitely. And I think that as a young squad, they have a chance to win it all. They don't need another year.
Well, they got some names. They be having some names on here, man. two in the pink. Man, I think they just be making this stuff up just for me to say this stuff. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Consider these young players who y'all starting a considering these young players who y'all starting a franchise with.
Out of the young, so I can take somebody off the NBA Young Boys list.
You can take somebody off the Young Boys list.
Shit. The younger players. How young is we talking? Which players are we talking about? Because I definitely would use Ant-Man, LaMelo Ball.
I'm starting a franchise with Shea.
Gilchrist, yeah. I would do him.
I just think he's and the reason why is I think that he's consistent. He's hardly ever injured. He's not worried about being a superstar. He's just here to play the game. And that's what I like about him. He's kind of like Jokic in a sense.
I mean, yeah, you're right. You know, he's Canadian. He's got that Canadian feel to him. What about Wemby?
Wemby's definitely, I mean, that's kind of, and that's what Mr. Shownuff says. He says Wemby also.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't go wrong with Wemby. I mean, that's like
I watched Wemby hit your boy Giannis with a reverse last night. I said, this motherfucker got some move. He went in his bag real quick.
K says Wemby. Wemby has this interesting stat to me, man. He has more 3-pointers than dunks. Is this how much the game has evolved?
Yeah, it has.
That you have a 7'5" guy who
Jokic
shoots
will
more
pull
threes?
up on your ass in 2 seconds if you leave him open. Mm-hmm.
Out of those guys,
man, you got to see the reverse Wemby did on Giannis. I'm like, how did he get that off?
shit, that's a bad man though. You know what I'm saying? He's a bad dude. He's a bad dude. But Wemby looks like it's a consensus who people would start a franchise with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I kind of didn't think. I don't know why I don't think about Wemby, but I just know my boy Jokic just put up 40-point games up against him back.
He's not a young boy.
2 in the pink, 1 in the stink picks Luka. Do you consider Luka young?
I don't. Luka's been playing since he was 14, 15 years old.
2 in the pink, 1 in the stink says Wemby or Jokic. I'm gonna take Jokic right now and probably Wemby in 2 years.
Joker off top.
Yeah.
Off top.
But hey, Joker's that guy, man, and happy to have him in the city. While we going to NBA, look, they great segue to your NBA young boys. Who's the guys that's hot right now? Who you got in the NBA that's hot?
So, Wemby, which we already, you know what I'm saying? Wemby had dropped a solid 10-10 the other night. As I was just telling your boy, hit a wicked reverse on Giannis. So, Wemby in his bag. Wemby got some stuff we ain't seen yet. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got here? My boy Shade Sharp. You know what I'm saying? From Portland.
You've been talking about him.
Man, he's doing it week to week, man. He's been solid since week 1. I keep telling everybody, please, y'all go take a look at this kid. This kid can play. You know what I'm saying? So my man Cade Cunningham, you know what I'm saying? But he had, he didn't have a lackluster week this week. You know what I'm saying? But Detroit's kind of an up and down team right now. But Cade's been pretty solid since week 1. I still got him on my list. Jalen Green, of course. I think Jalen lighting it up right now as we speak. But he showed out the other night. Came with all the smoke. 29-8, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I was just saying, my boy LaMelo Ball.
Melo is having a year this year, man.
LaMelo is trying hard to be the face of the league. I think that's what he's going for. And them boys better watch out because right now he's on a bad team with bad management. If you take him, if they let him go and he goes somewhere else, Melo gonna blow up.
I mean, he's not even bigger than his brother's song "Tweakers" that just came out.
That's because where he's at. But have you seen his numbers?
No, he's averaging
Bro,
30. Ain't he averaging 30?
Yeah, he had 32, 10, and 7 the other night, night before last.
No, LaMelo, he's balling. Definitely the best of the Ball brothers for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, his brother done dropped that old weak ass song.
Tweakers.
Everybody like, oh, early 2000. I was listening to it like, this is not what's up.
I ain't listened to it, man.
I'll listen to it. I guess I don't know. I'm on some other shit. It ain't. It's just all right. It's not bad. You know what I'm saying?
Samantha H2O says Melo is the #1 point guard in the league.
Well, I agree.
I'm in agreement too. Samantha H2O, where you located at, man? You might want to have to get you on the show, Miss Lady. For sure. You look like you into this basketball. We could talk it all day.
All day.
The Young Guns. I'll let you rock with that because I'm messing with the old school guy. I mean, do you call Anthony Edwards young? Like,
yeah,
where does Young
He's probably the oldest, the age limit at the Young Guns list. Because Edwards is what?
Probably like 22 or something.
Yeah, he's a young guy. And that's what I said. He'd be one that I start my franchise around.
He is one. Minnesota's kind of falling off.
I like his attitude.
He has a great attitude, but it looks
that man said we soft. Little nigga tell me we ain't.
Looking like he needs a cat to keep that going.
Cat. Well, and that's the funny thing because Julius Randle can put up numbers like Cat, but Cat got something to prove. So Cat is a good fit over there. He was a good fit for New York, but the whole knock on Cat was that he ain't got the heart. You know what I'm saying? He gonna fold when the pressure comes. But Cat been over there in the regular season showing out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, we gonna see what he gonna do in the playoffs.
We'll see what happens when the post come.
They definitely gonna make the playoffs.
I might have to lean on Julius Randle.
Samantha H2O says she in Dallas 214. We'll get you on a Zoom one of these days, man.
Right.
We'll get you on one of these Zooms. I don't know. Basketball. I mean, it is kind of like the slow season. Ain't no big trades going on. There's a couple teams finding their grooves, like we already spoke on OKC. The Nuggets are kind of finding their groove just a little bit. You know, we winning 2, losing 1. We got to get on about a 5-10 game winning streak. Cleveland, they just put up something. I guess they want us to talk about that. What do you think about would you like that look?
So the trade rumors, no, I don't like the Jimmy Butler Nuggets look.
Nah, me neither.
I don't. He's aging. You know, Jimmy tends to have some attitude situations sometimes, and I don't think that he can replace what Porter is doing right now, longevity wise. And I think we would lose some rebounding. And
Kay says keep Jimmy out of Denver. I second that and third that opinion.
Yeah, me too.
Bradley Beal, he'd be okay here.
His offense, he's aging too though. I would take a chance with Bradley Beal because I do think he's in a bad situation with Phoenix. But he definitely would have to produce.
I'm with the Nuggets, man. Just going ahead, developing, and seeing what we got. Like, I don't want to mess up the chemistry. I actually think that Jokic should sit out a few more games and let these other dudes start getting a little more.
Yeah, they've been stepping it up. I like Zach LaVine.
I was big on Zach LaVine earlier coming in here.
You know, me and you was talking about that earlier last year, and I was against. I wasn't trying to give up Porter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We done developed him. You know what I'm saying? Porter is, you know, he's solid for the most part. But I'm not. You know, Zach LaVine wouldn't be. We wouldn't lose too much.
No, we wouldn't lose too much. Zach LaVine would probably be better off. He'd probably be better off maybe going to like a Dallas or something like that.
I mean, Dallas look like they breaking down a little bit with their veterans, so I mean they might could use that kind of help. I was thinking Jimmy Butler to the Lakers.
I mean, old and older, right? I mean,
they tried it at Brooklyn.
Zion. Now, if Zion was to go somewhere, I would put I would try to get Zion out there to the Golden State or something.
With Steph, or you gonna start restructuring that team?
Well, I'm gonna keep Steph, and then he's gonna be out of here pretty soon, and then you just start building around Zion.
If he can stay healthy.
If he can stay healthy, that's the thing. The dude is a basketball savant when he plays. Like he just does whatever he wants, but one too many 360 dunks, windmill 360 dunks, and then he's hurt. You know what I'm saying? One little shake this way, that way.
But that's that weight, man. In the off season, man, the McDonald's and them strippers.
Man, hey, man.
That's what worries me. That's why I don't want, I don't want to have to send him home with an escort.
For a young man, you can't beat that, man. Mr. Show Enough said Nuggets have the worst bench in the NBA, but I think we're gonna be all right. There's a couple benches worse than ours.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know about the worst. We a little rough around the edges.
But I think there's a bench or two worse. De'Aaron Fox, and Ingram. Ingram would be a perfect fit here.
I would take Ingram, like I said, with my eyes closed.
Perfect fit. Ingram would be a perfect fit in a lot of places.
But I would fuck with De'Aaron Fox too, because I'd have a different setup, where both A team and B team would be firepower.
I'll take De'Aaron Fox. Let me see. Yo, the lady who says, "Oh, I like Fox in Denver for sure." Good move. I mean, all these players can help a team if they go somewhere. All these players could help Denver, but out of all these players that we've seen, I'll take Brandon Ingram first.
Yep. Maybe Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine, I was big on him. I just don't know why does Chicago want to get rid of him? Like I don't.
I need more information.
He's all they got. Like something got to be going wrong with old Zach over there, man. But we would have two of the best dunkers in the history with him and Aaron Gordon, and he stole a dunk contest from Aaron Gordon also. But those were probably two of the best dunk contests I've ever seen.
He stole both of them from Aaron Gordon. If I think back to it, that first one was really, really close. But that second one, he definitely stole that one.
Yeah. And shoot, man, we about to go to halftime. Talk this football real quick. Look at Russ rocking the baby. But we gonna go to halftime, man. Talk this football. Talk this college football, NFL, man, and get up out of here. And then we gonna see what's on the mind of Stat Rich. Hey, we about to take a break, man. Don't shake, man. We be back. Don't be late.
Yo. Okay, let's see here.
Tuesdays. Tuesday. I'm trying to get the timing right.
Nigga, fuck all that. I bought a new chain.
Yes.
God damn, man. Why y'all always gotta do this type of shit? Hey, y'all.
Thank you for the production, sir. I'll tell you.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala, goddammit. Kamala.
Whatever her name
Kamala. Oh, that's fucked up.
is. Is it Kamala?
Tuesdays.
Yeah, we interacting with our fans, so we want y'all to come on, hop on, talk that shit.
Fans?
Yeah,
we got no goddamn fans.
We got some fans. We're going to talk about a little bit of everything, some politics, some politics.
Sports.
Definitely sports. Definitely sports. Like, what you mean? Oh, my God. It's ugly. You know what it is, boy? It's your boy, Oski Doski, Mr. Somebody Gotta Say It. Eastside Julie, man. AKA the weather, man. J Cam. I'm just going to let you know how I feel.
Kevin Kane, I'm the adult in the room, especially when this nigga's in the room.
And we are the elephant room. With two E's. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. You can't spell elephant without two E's. Yeah, dude. Yes, Lord.
We'll see you Tuesday, 8 o'clock.
Every time. We for the people, okay? We not just for the people. We are the people. So we're for the people, but we are the people. Yes, Lord.
What is wrong with me today? This ain't me. Come on.
Are you ready to go? You gonna be at home in a minute.
Okay. I'm ready to be in Atlanta. Okay. Thank y'all for joining us for season 9 on our network, Not Just for the People, We Are the People. 9 represents such completion. That is your supreme number. It is the highest number that you can reach. And we are just halfway through the season and you are still here with us. Thank you for joining us. We're going into 2025, going to finish this season 9 and go into season 10, 11 and beyond. And because of you, we are still here. You are the representation of us being for the people. Like, share, and follow. Make sure you hit that little bell so that you know every single time we are on. I am the goddess of the station. Again, this is our network, Not Just for the People, We Are the People. Thank you for being with us for 9 full years and being with me for my 2nd season. I love y'all. Continue to support, continue to share, continue to be here with us, and we'll see you next year.
We back for the second half. That's when the when they say that's when the tough get going. When
the going get tough and the tough get going.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, on that YouTube page, man. Make sure y'all hit the little icon.
Hit the stickers on the YouTube page.
The stickers.
And hit the stars on the Facebook page.
Yeah, the stars on the Facebook page.
And like we do about this time, I like to say like, share, comment, repeat, retweet, and do it all again. Hey.
Yeah.
Subscribe, like, share, comment. Watch us on Twitch. Watch us just be here, man.
That's all we asking.
And keep subscribing so we can get up to that, I think, 3,000. We trying to get to 3,000, 2,000, 5,000.
Push.
Keep getting us up there here at the Art Network. Let's talk about that. It's the biggest week probably in football.
College playoff week.
History.
You know what I'm saying? It's the new playoff structure.
You got college playoffs. You got pro playoffs. Let's start it off with this college playoff.
Hello, football week.
Tonight you got a game going on right now.
The people.
Yeah, Notre Dame and Penn State. You know what I'm saying?
Who you got?
You know, I'm a root for Penn State because you know, after that not Rick Paterno, but Paterno and Sandusky case and situation, Penn State had fell from grace. You know what I'm saying? That was a motherfucking thing to get around, you know, or to get over. You know what I'm saying?
It was going down.
So, you know, shout out to Penn State getting around the scandal and, you know, restructuring the culture over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shouts out to Penn State. I'm not a Penn State fan. I'm going to roll with Notre Dame. Because they got a coach of my ilk, my color. So, shouts out to Notre Dame and doing their thing. I just like to see good football, and that's a good game. 10-10. Look like the college football people got it right this time.
It look like they slugging it out. That's what it look like.
I mean, do you like defensive games or you like offensive games?
In college, I like offensive games. In the NFL, I probably like more defensive games.
Yeah.
But I like to see if the quarterback can break the defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm used to watching Peyton Manning and Elways and.
So I mean, are you excited about the college football playoffs, or I mean, is it something that got you locked in?
Yeah, I am. You know, I love high-intensity sports when the pressure is on, especially in football and basketball. So, yeah, this is probably one of the best weeks. You know what I'm saying? These games start up tomorrow, man, and I'm gonna be front and center. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be locked in. Like for this game, I hope we can catch a little bit at the end. I'm gonna go with Notre Dame. Who you got tomorrow with Texas, Ohio State? Texas is at home. I mean, it's not technically a home game, but they're at home.
Part of me is saying Ohio, but the rest of me wants to go with Texas. Let me see.
It's gonna be a good game. I'll probably go with the Longhorns. They're back. They've been down for a while, so I'm gonna go with Texas, man. I want to see somebody else do it. Ohio State, they've been basking in the glory for a minute. I'm gonna go with Texas, man, coming back. Texas ain't really been good since Vince Young.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So that's who I definitely rock with.
Okay.
But I just want to see good football, really, through and through. And we're gonna talk this NFL. Or there goes a 12-team playoff.
Mm-hmm.
First round wasn't too good, but each round is subsequently got a little bit better. I was really pulling for Oregon at the beginning, but didn't work out. So, college football playoff, I'm liking it. I'm digging it.
There's rumors that the Broncos want your boy Genty.
Who wouldn't want him? I mean, it's a good pick. I think the Broncos should get that tight end from Penn State.
Yeah,
dude's a beast.
We do need a solid tight end.
Texas versus Notre Dame in the finals is what Yoda Leaho says. Sounds like a good pick. Let's hit this.
Texas, Notre Dame.
You already picked Penn State.
Yeah.
Penn State and who you got in the other matchup? Did you pick? You didn't pick, did you?
I said that part of me wants to take Ohio, but I'm gonna take Texas.
Yoda Leaho says Abdul Carter is hurt. You taking Texas? I mean, I'm taking Texas too. So you got Texas, Penn State. I got Texas, Notre Dame. Let's talk about these. NFL playoffs, because you know what? It done gave me a reason to watch. It's wild card weekend, wild card Saturday coming up.
Let's see. So the winner out of LA and Minnesota got to see Detroit.
So this weekend, Saturday, you got who we got Saturday? We just go with these wild card games. You got the Rams in Minnesota. I believe they're playing on Sunday. They will be playing in, I believe, Arizona because of the wildfires in California. So you take the home field advantage away.
Yeah, because they canceled a lot of stuff because of them fires. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. And shouts out to, stay well and stay safe for the people in L.A., man.
Yeah, not to change the subject or nothing, but I really wasn't going to get into the political bites because the fires down here in California they said this is the worst one in history, you know, with the Santa Ana winds blowing those embers around and, you know, they said the fire just started naturally, but I ain't know no fire like that.
Hey man, somebody might have been rubbing two sticks together. We don't know. Rubbing two sticks together. Ain't no telling,
so you know, I say a prayer for families down there, and you know, people. But here's a thing though too. Is I lived in Florida for a short period of time, and I could never understand why people that lived on the coast that get hit with hurricanes every year, they lose all their whole life, every year. So you would think that at some point they move off the coast. It's the same down in the valley with these people in California. A lot of them, there's fires there every year. And they keep coming back and rebuilding. And that's even worse than the hurricane because they shit's burning up. You know what I'm saying? They burn everything to the ash and now you got to rebuild again. So my advice, you know what I'm saying, you know, common sense got to kick in at some point. Get out the valley.
Man, people love it, Cali, man. People love Cali, man.
You can stay in Cali, just get out the valley.
Yeah. I mean, people would be like, man, leave Colorado because it snowed too much. You know, You just gotta pick it. You gotta pick what you.
Well, if you want to deal with them fires, then you stay right where you at. You know
All
what
right.
I'm saying?
So this weekend, we were talking about the Rams. Who was it? The Rams
Minnesota.
and Vikings. Rams and Vikings. They're playing in Arizona. Nobody's is a true home team. That's Monday night. Who you got?
Minnesota.
You got Minnesota?
Yeah, I still believe in Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold, man, took a licking. I don't know if he gonna keep ticking after that last one.
He'd be all right.
But I'm gonna take
Can't be perfect.
I'm gonna take the Rams on that, man. The Rams have been at the back end of this year, man. They've been pretty solid. So I think I'm gonna take the Rams on that. Chris Abdul Rauf Jackson says just don't move here. You know what I'm saying? So but in that game, I'm taking the Rams, man. They've been solid. Matt Stafford is back. He got his 2 receivers. They're there. Championship pedigree once again. Minnesota. Now you want to talk about a front runner? They've been known for being a front runner since Kirk Cousins, Case Keenum. Like that's what they do. They have great regular seasons and always fold in the playoff. So I'm picking the Rams.
I mean, good point. Shit. But I'm still gonna take Minnesota.
Okay. All right. Kay says the Rams. Samantha H2O says Stafford for the win. Let's talk about another game. Let's talk. We leave our game last. We leave our game last. So we back. We in the playoffs.
We there, baby.
We are back in the playoffs. What's another big matchup? Let me look at them. So you got Houston versus the Chargers.
So, the Chargers are moving in the right direction with development, but they keep dropping miscellaneous games. Houston has seemed to regress just a little bit, but they're still playing good football. If I had to lean on it. I'm going to take Houston.
Kay says the Chargers. Ricky Bobby says in the last game that the Rams are going to ruin Flores' head coaching wishes. Brian Flores. I thought he was a good coach out there in Miami. But in this game, I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I'm gonna go with the AFC West. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Okay.
Houston, they kind of took a couple steps back for me this year. Stroud, he's not that guy, pal. He's not that guy.
I mean, I like C.J. Stroud, but he's still got a little bit more development. He's got to get some more checks on the list.
Two in the pink, one in the stink says Chargers. Harbaugh is magical.
Harbaugh is a damn good coach, and I have no doubt that he will turn that Charger team around. I just don't know if he can do it this fast to make some real noise in the playoffs.
Mr. Shownuff says King Hen is going to sit on the throne. Great segue to the next game. You got Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
Baltimore.
Taking Baltimore. It's the third time they playing this year. I believe they played last week. Russell Wilson is fell off again.
I mean, he was never really quite back on. I'm gonna be honest about it.
But they were giving him his props. He was doing his thing out there.
They've been trying to put him up on a pedestal and push him and give him a little more confidence, but it's just his physical done kind of fell off.
Yeah, he is who he thought he was. An old aging quarterback.
Yeah.
Nice looking wife though. That's about the best thing he got going. Ravens destroy Pittsburgh. That's what Chris Abdul-Rauf Jackson says.
Pump your brakes, brother. You know, they may win, but I don't know if they're going to destroy anybody in this game.
All right, so fun fact, right? Fun fact. I'll pull them out every once in a while. So, Trent Dilfer, I believe, was either 28 or 29 when they won the Super Bowl. Joe Flacco was the same age as Trent Dilfer when they won the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson is now that age.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the best team that he's had. I think they may win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, they're definite contenders.
And I believe the age is 28. They were all 28 when they won the Super Bowl. So, in this game, I'm not going to go to the Super Bowl already, but in this game, I'm definitely taking Baltimore.
Yeah. Logical.
If they lose it, Lamar Jackson might go down as the biggest choke artist in the history of the NFL.
I agree. I agree with that because he can't. The way he lost that one last year in the playoffs.
Mr. Shownuff says he also got the Broncos with the upset. Ain't no love for Buffalo. Ricky Bobby says, what should the Steelers do about quarterback if they lose? And Yo the Lady Ho says Allen for MVP. So let's stick on what do you think the Steelers should do at quarterback if they lose?
Go to the draft. Get one out the draft.
Do you move up and try to get a Cam Ward or a Shador Sanders?
I wouldn't. I don't know if I move up, but I got to get a quarterback. I might even wait one more year.
The Steelers are probably a good quarterback and receiver away.
Mm-hmm.
Next game, you got Packers and Eagles. I don't know if Jalen Hurts playing.
I'm not sure either. He was up and practicing or something, and then what's the name? Because what's the name is hurt too.
Jalen's been cleared.
Oh, he's been cleared to play.
Okay, so he's playing. But shit, they both a little banged up though. Him and Jordan Love. I'm gonna take the Eagles in that game though.
I'm gonna take the Eagles also. Man, they just got a little too much firepower. Like with the addition of Saquon Barkley, you still got the two receivers out there, Brown and Smith.
Right.
You got Hurts coming back. I just don't think Green Bay has enough. But Jordan Love did beat Dallas in the playoffs last year and took San Francisco to the wire. So it's going to be a great game, I believe, but I think I'm going to take the Eagles with this one.
Yeah, that's the not even the safe bet, but the most logical that I can think of based on the setup for both of them. Yeah, Eagles.
Mr. Show, Samantha H2O says the Eagles. Mr. Shownuff says the Pack. Samantha H2O says AJ has a 0 drop percentage. Uncle Vicious one. I was about to mess it up again. Uncle Vicious one says let's go. Hey, right on, Uncle Vicious. Hey, shout out to the people that's commenting because, like we say, man, we kind of let y'all kind of run the show, and we just here for the comments. That's what they say. We just here for the comments.
Shout out to the fans.
Shout out to the loyal people that's listening to us. Ricky Bobby says Sirianni gets out coached in that game, and Ricky Bobby says it's an upset. And Sirianni definitely could be out coached, and he could definitely be on the hot seat if he loses this game. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good game. You got the battle of the green teams. I think I just gotta go with Philly though this time. I think
Yeah, Philly. I mean, yeah, that's Saquon. And who's that? Mike Brown or
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown. Yeah, them two right there, man. They some demons on the field.
Commanders versus Buccaneers. It's gonna be another good one.
Ironically, I'm gonna take the Bucks.
Uncle Vicious one says Commander for sure. Stamped, signed and stamped.
Don't let the Jaden Daniels hype fool you, friend. You know what I'm saying? Washington's still a shit team.
You win 12 games or something. I can't say you're a shit team.
Who's in their division?
The Eagles.
And who else?
Dallas.
And who else?
The Giants.
There's your answer.
Ricky Bobby says Jalen run ends. I mean, people are agreeing with you. 12 games though, man. I can't call you a bad team. But I'm gonna go with Baker. You know what? Washington's my hometown. Still gonna go with the Bucks. I think nah. I'm gonna go with Washington. Man.
Okay.
They got a nice running back over there, and Jaden Daniels. I think he's the truth. So I'm definitely believe in him. Chris Abdul Rauf Jackson says Bucks baby. Mr. Shownuff says Jaden Daniels is real cold. You think he's a one-hit wonder? You think he's a flop, or what's
Jaden? I mean, no, Jaden Daniels is the truth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can see it in his play. You know, they can say what they want to say in the comments, but Jaden Daniels he's that guy. But that team is not structured. They still got some pieces and some things to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them. Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay, they structured. They ready to. They can compete. They may not be as good as some of the other teams, but they're a complete team. They have chemistry. They have a game plan. I think I could see the Bucks going in there and punching them in the mouth.
I definitely see it. And shouts out to that Hall of Fame receiver out there with the Buccaneers, Mike Evans. I believe
And good one.
Yep. I believe it's 11 straight years with 1,000 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Just tied Jerry Rice's record for that. See if he can break it next year. But shouts out to Mike Evans. He's always been one of my favorite players in the league. I always try to pick him up if I had a fantasy team or something because he was always consistent.
Yeah.
Samantha H2O says Tampa's defense is too much. I believe.
I mean, shit. The defense is solid.
And I think Shaq Barrett's coming back there. You know, I think he dusted off his old cleats and he's coming back.
Yeah, my dude.
Come get him a old sack again. Get him a sack. He left here and became the sack champ. But we back out. It's too mighty. She said that Tampa Bay's Buck defense is too mighty. But let's go home. Because, look, we got a real reason.
100%.
To watch some football this Saturday or Sunday. I don't even know.
We ready. We ready.
So, what you got? You thinking the Broncos pull off the upset?
I damn sure think they can, man. Shit, you know, because we in Buffalo, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, shit, the gang coming to see the Mafia.
Yeah.
And it's going to be war because they fucking with another cold weather team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for all of y'all that's just like, they gonna punch us in the mouth and Josh Allen, blah, 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 blah. Josh Allen is the one winning them games. He done a few things with them receivers that he's got over there because, you know, he got to use some of his weapons to do some of his diabolical quarterback shit. But their defense is sketchy. They ain't really got no running game. And we had, if I'm not mistaken, we got, number one in sacks this season?
Oh, yeah, we got the most sacks.
So
60.
I don't see Josh Allen running out the backfield too many times to do shit like what he's normally doing because our front four is pressing. We back there.
Yeah, the thing
You know what I'm saying?
The thing about it is like they can't over pursue. They can't run past them. Then he run right by them. They gotta rush with like some integrity. They just can't go crazy out there because if you run past him, he's gonna get loose. This is a guy, Josh Allen, who is I believe threw touchdowns to 13 different receivers this year, which I believe is a record. MVP type season this year. Like you say, he was the one that's been carrying that team with a lackluster running game.
Yeah.
With all that being said, I'm going with the Broncos.
Yeah, I think that Josh Allen is due for a loss. You know what I'm saying? He's been on a tear the last 2-3 weeks. And I'm just doing the numbers. The Broncos defense is better than their defense, than Buffalo's defense. Our coaching, I think, is on par with the Buffalo's coach. I think that our running game is better than their running game.
Our running game is pretty trash.
Our running game is trash, but we got a handful of 100-pound receivers that can get 25 yards apiece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the way we've been using the running game has been working a little bit. Just enough.
Mr. Shownuff says, Uncle Vicious one says, so Baker Mayfield is him, LOL. He did win the Heisman, and back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons. Baker Mayfield ain't nothing to sneeze on. Mr. Shownuff says, Denver upsets, fuck the Bills. Samantha H2O says, Bills 100, Denver 2.
No, I ain't gonna be a run-up like
2 in the
that.
pink. 1 in the stink says, Skull Broncos. Ricky Bobby says, Josh Allen has one of the best games of his career. And Yoda Lady who says, Bills win 38-24 with an air assault. I don't think he's going to be throwing on this defense like that.
That's how he's going to have to beat us, though. He ain't going to beat us with his feet. He's going to have to beat us with his arm. And you're not throwing over here to Patrick Surtain's side too often. And that left side with Benito and Jonathan Cooper, you know, I got a feeling you're gonna have problems.
Kay says we beat them with a worse team last season, so we can do it again. LOL.
We had them beat this season. They had to block that kick, then they got pancaked and shit.
Oh, that was the Chiefs. I'm talking about Buffalo.
Yeah.
We went to Buffalo last year.
I remember the one last year.
And we beat them. I think we could do it again. Chris Abdul Rauf Jackson says Broncos win 27-23. Also says Broncos have no running game, which is a fact. Picking the Broncos, man, we back at it. I got a real reason to watch. Hey, Von Miller's. We going to Von Miller's home. Von Miller probably be walking around there with a Broncos undershirt on or something like that. He's a Bronco at heart. Mr. Shownuff says if you guys had a vote to win the MVP of the season with all these players, playoff teams, my vote would. I'll go with Lamar Jackson. I'll give it to him again.
What are you talking about for MVP? Right now, Lamar Jackson. I can do that.
Samantha H2O says Burrow, and she also says the Broncos are gonna get smashed. Pause. LOL. I mean, I see Samantha. You don't like the Broncos. We always find, and you was giving the best takes here going on, but then at the end you just killing the home team. Sneak Geese says I'm excited to see the Broncos in the playoffs after everyone doubted us.
Slid in that little Burrow shot.
Go Broncos. But Burrow, I would. He was out there balling this year.
Oh yeah,
he was definitely out there balling. Man, we just talked that football. Now we always end it this way. In the minus that rich. What you got?
Basically, what I was saying before, man, about just winging off of the fires going on down there in California, man. Say prayers for them people, and just in general on a daily basis, man, you know, coming into 2025, we just need to be more kind to each other. You know what I'm saying? And just a little bit more patient with some of our loved ones. You know what I'm saying? That's not to say you need to be taking shit and this, that, and the third and letting people take advantage of you and use you just because they family. That's out for 2025, but we do need to listen a little bit more. We do need to be a little more caring to one another going forward, because every day ain't promised, and our life on this planet is shorter than what we think it is. So live your days to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Them fires is showing us Mother Nature, when she got attitude, she got attitude.
Hey, that's facts. Your mama said prayers to all the families in California. Do the right thing, says facts. Uncle Vicious one says Josh Allen is the MVP this year. And I'm going to end it like this. Like, share, comment, repeat, retweet, and do it again. And I'm going to give my shots out to the people at Fox Sports, because the best thing going is pimping and hoeing. And we out.
You know.